I'm broadcasting this. Say what? I did accept it.
Minute left to play in the third. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Well, we know the Mozgar started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
And the Thunder going with the whole new group out there. And then for Cleveland, Thompson comes in for Mozgov, and James subbed in for Channing Frye. There's the pass to Payne. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. And stolen by Payne. And finished off by Shumpert.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Cantor, the pass to Collison. The 3 from Morrow. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Morrow's got his first 3 points of the game. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. That free throw missing. And he can't hit the second.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Here's Shumpert. No good trying to beat the buzzer.
Shit, he got me this one. So it's a tie.
A double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder out in front. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Oh, it's the final quarter. I thought it was fourth quarter already.
Final quarter of play can change everything. And so in the game,
I thought it was fourth quarter.
Thompson.
I thought it was fourth quarter.
There was Smith. Then it's Matthew
I thought I was done.
And it's Irving in at the point guard. Here's Waiters. And the layup's good off the
no, when it was third quarter, yeah. That's what I thought.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Stolen by Collison. Jumps up. And then Waiters with the jam.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
Yeah, you can ill afford to make mistakes at this juncture. It might not be impossible to come back, but it just got all the more harder. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Cantor kicks to Payne. From outside, off the mark. And the call will be against Nick Collison. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
James checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Collison with a screen on Irving. And Morrow has it in the corner. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 6 assists now in the game. And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
And how about the agility coming from the big man? I mean, that's not something we often see from him.
You know, it's never going to be, Greg, a 360 dunk when he goes up with it, but it will be 2 points. We do know that.
You know, you can sacrifice a little athleticism when you've got the size he does.
And he dunks it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And there's Love. That's good on the assist by James.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish. Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win. There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Morrow. Here's the 3. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers trail by 14. And the dunk by LeBron.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And here's Morrow outside. And Irving pulls it down. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Thunder.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Durant. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
They grabbed their own miss. Kanter. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Kicks it to Morrow. And stolen by LeBron. And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And another miss by Cleveland. It's deflected. And stolen by LeBron. Inside. And Shumpert slams it in.
Whoa, quick hands.
He ain't moving anyway.
And just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
He got me.
Usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good.
That's a tiebreaker.
Basketball.
He ain't blow me out though.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win, even early on.
Yeah.